How about let's start with Christmas? How was Christmas? What do you do for
We
Christmas?
didn't do what we usually do. We just chilled at home because someone in our family got COVID.
Oh, who
So
might that be?
my step uncle.
Your step uncle.
Yeah,
What?
is that what
That's
you? Is that the
random.
right term? I guess.
No, that was just the randomest. I wasn't even expecting that. I thought you were gonna say like sister.
No,
Your step
nobody in
uncle.
our house.
Oh, okay.
So the whole family wasn't able to get together, so we just did it at our house.
I see. I see.
And then on
What did you
Sunday,
guys?
the whole family will be getting together to do the rest of Christmas.
Oh, this Sunday?
Yeah.
Nice. So, did you get anything special for
I'm
Christmas?
sitting in it.
Oh, you got a new chair. Nice.
Yeah.
What kind of chair is it?
It's IKEA. What's it called? Marcus. Yeah, Marcus.
Okay.
Markus.
How much better is it than the other chair that
Well,
you
the
had?
chair I had before this chair, I had the dining room chair. Because my other
Oh,
chair I threw out because it was time it fell apart and it was not helping my back at all.
I see. I see.
So that was using the dining chair for about 2 or 3 months.
Oh, really? I didn't even know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Because
So a nice little
there was no
upgrade.
top on the dining chair, so you wouldn't see anything behind me.
Ah, true.
Yeah.
You got a nice little upgrade now, though.
Yeah, I can relax. It's not made of leather; it's like a cloth too, so it's not as
Yeah, not just like it
sweaty
doesn't
or
heat you up.
it's not gonna crack, or heat up. It's nice.
Anything else?
For Christmas,
I mean, in general, yeah. I mean,
I
like,
got
did you get any more
some.
gifts,
Yeah, I
or
got
did you have
some.
any other experiences?
I got some new Vans. I got some cherry red bright Vans.
Okay, can you show us?
I can get them. Yeah, they're
All
in the
right,
closet. They're just
in the
plain
closet.
red skate highs.
I mean, we want to show the people. We want to show the people what he got. Dude, this, I mean, if you guys don't already know, this guy has like 30 pairs of shoes. We talked about it in one of the earlier episodes. I think episode 2.
Huh?
Something like that.
What?
I was just telling the people that we had an episode all about shoes.
We did. That was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago. There you go.
They're just standard.
That's exactly what I thought you got,
Yeah,
actually.
standard red. I don't have any like bright-ish colored shoes, and I wanted something red because a lot of my clothes have red in them, and I'm
Yeah.
tired of wearing black shoes to match it. So
I got you.
something with
I
some
got you.
vibrance.
Yeah. I like keeping my shoes like neutral tones.
Yeah.
Black, and, well, black.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see, and then I got a poster from my sister, which is currently on the ceiling. It's that one.
Yeah, I can't tell what that
It's
is.
for Steve Jobs
Oh, for the Yubs.
for the Yubs.
Nice.
So got that as well.
Okay.
There we go.
That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's more than enough.
Yeah, I'm set. So
Okay.
I don't need
I
much.
mean,
The main thing
same.
I needed was the freaking chair.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
I feel you on that. If
like,
you don't have a
I
good
could-
chair, bro, your whole experience on the computer is like a different thing if you don't have a good chair.
Mm-hmm.
That's why this episode is sponsored by
Herman Miller.
No. It's sponsored by IKEA chairs. No. Okay. So this is what we all want to know. How did your date go?
My date?
Your date?
My date to Six Flags
Yeah.
on Tuesday?
Yeah.
It was great, but it was packed as hell because everyone was trying to go before their passes expired at the end of the year, like I was. So
Of
it
course.
was extremely packed, and we went on 3 rides.
Oh, only? How long were
Only
you guys
3.
there?
We were there from opening at 10:30 to
Closing at 10:30.
No, they closed at 9:30. But we
Gosh.
left at, when did you leave? We left at 7.
So you were there 9 hours almost. Let's say 8.5. And you rode 3 things.
Yeah, the lines were that long.
That's insane.
Yeah, it was bad.
Dude, this is why I want to move out of California.
It's not even that. It's just because it was the end of the year. Everybody was on break, and everybody's going to get their pass before it expires.
But also, this is always a problem.
I've never had a problem at Six Flags like that. Then again, I've never gone at the end of the year.
I mean, I guess maybe at the end of the year
It was
it's
worse
different,
than
but
Disneyland.
Disneyland is insane too.
Disneyland's not as bad, though. We waited for 4 hours for one ride.
What?
That's because it kept breaking
what?
down.
Why would you ride it then?
Because they were all the same, like, 90-plus wait times.
Okay, but why would you ride? What? It was breaking down and you stayed in the line?
It would break, and then 15 minutes later it would fix.
Why would you?
And then we
Why would
get
you be-
really close to, like, next, and then it would break. And then it
You're
was
like,
fixed, and then we
okay.
got on. It's like, okay, let's leave.
You
By the
see it
time we-
break.
No, like,
You
they
see
say...
it break, and then you're just like,
No,
let
like,
me just wait a
or
little
they
bit
go
longer.
like, we're having technical difficulties. Bear with us.
Which one was it?
That was breaking?
Yeah, the ride we're talking about. What do you mean?
West Coast Racers, their newest one.
What in the world? That's insane. That's crazy. 4
Yeah.
hours. I would never. I would just go home at that point. Like 4 hours for a ride? Holy crap.
Yeah.
This is what's wrong with America. We have too much free time on our hands.
I mean, everybody's got free time on break, including you. You have a lot. You have too much free time.
That is true. But also, I was kidding.
I'm not.
But also, I've been sick.
You've been sick for the
but-
last 6 months.
I mean, not as sick as I have been in the last 2 months.
Okay.
I've been sick for the last 6, but
Exactly.
I've gotten real sick in the last 2.
Exactly.
But I've been I've been doing pretty decent in the last week. I haven't felt like insane anxiety.
Yeah.
But I talked to my doctor today. I finally
You had a
finally
phone
signed
in.
up.
You had a phone in appointment.
It was online.
Was it a
okay, we
Zoom?
had video chat. It wasn't Zoom. It was the integrated doxy doctor thing. I don't know.
Cool.
But
So what's wrong with you?
a lot of different things.
Well, I know that, but like
mainly
specifically.
anxiety.
Well, I knew that.
mean,
I think you knew that as well.
Well, yeah, of course. But possible ADHD.
Possible.
I mean, I show a lot of the
I
symptoms.
was gonna say
and
it seems pretty possible.
But also Theo has it. So if someone else in your family has it, then there's a nice likelihood that you could also, someone else might have it in the family. So it's like, I might be that person. That's someone else.
Yeah.
And long story short, I was prescribed Zoloft, and I'm going to have to take it for a month at least. And our next time that we talk, she'll see if I need to be assessed for ADHD.
Oh, the next time.
Yeah, next time we talk.
Gotcha.
She wants me to, because anxiety and ADHD kind of go hand in hand. They're kind of like sisters. There's this thing called comorbidity. So it's like you can have like another ailment alongside what you already have. So yeah, these go kind of hand in hand a lot of the time. And she wants to treat the anxiety first because that's how they go about it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm actually really relieved. I'm super like happy and optimistic. I'm finally at a point where it's like it's all coming together, you know? And I've actually gotten some, like, I'm taking a bunch of different supplements right now. I'm taking like a multivitamin, of course, taking vitamin D3. Taking this thing called ashwagandha. I don't know if I've gone over this before.
I think you have.
But
You've talked about supplements a few times.
This has all been helping me. Just in the last like week or two. More so the last week, I think. Yeah, I've felt a change.
In your neighborhood.
But also, my sleep schedule has been completely flipped on its head. I've been literally up the entire night, and I would go to bed during the day. and I would just sleep the entire day. And I know it's crazy.
Hmm.
But also, I applied to a freelance graphic design opportunity, and it was
Ah.
with this Christian music marketing company.
Yeah, no idea.
So I emailed them. Hopefully they get back to me. Hopefully I can have the position.
Well,
But
did they request a resume or
I mean, they requested a portfolio,
or
which
I
I
was gonna say or a
sent,
portfolio?
which I sent in. I mean, I've been putting together my portfolio like the last week,
Yeah.
just because I've been setting up Fiverr gigs to see if I could possibly get some freelance work. But that's in and of itself, it's a beast.
Yeah.
It's difficult, but I don't think it's impossible. So,
Freelance work
getting freelance work on Fiverr.
on Fiverr, yeah. That's
Yeah,
gonna be a little tricky, but
it's gonna be a little bit tricky, but I'm
set
gonna
up
figure
that
it out.
LinkedIn, my guy.
I'm gonna. There's a couple of different websites that I'm signing up for as well. So
Yeah.
Fiverr's one of them. There's this thing called Contra, Upwork, but like some of them, like the way that they are set up is interesting. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of like research I need to do on all these different
Talk to
websites.
talk to Caleb, see if they need some new graphics for their company.
Caleb, what company?
Caleb from our group of people.
I know that, but
He
what
works
company? What are you
for
talking
a
about?
gym, and his boss also does like business coaching and like stuff like that called habit based lifestyle.
Oh, I definitely need to get in contact with him then, because that would be sick.
because he's been talking to me about doing some editing for like their stuff, and
Oh, boom! Just get the tag team in there.
yeah, I'm like you could produce some stuff for them too, graphics wise, if they want it.
Possibly. So since you asked, I'm gonna tell you how my Christmas week went.
Yeah, well,
Um,
I assumed you brought up Christmas, not me, bro.
well, I
My
mean,
Christmas weekend was, hey, yo, it's Christmas, sweet. Okay, bye, family. I'm gonna go see my girlfriend, and
there
that's
you go.
how I've been spending my week. So it's been pretty good.
Bada bing, bada boom. I mean, that's fantastic.
That's how it goes.
I wouldn't have it any other way if I were you.
I wouldn't either.
So yeah, we had Christmas. The 24th actually is when we open presents, because that's how we do it in my family. And I got a squatty potty. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, so you can like put your feet up, so it's easier to take a shit.
Yep. It just slides right out.
Apparently.
And then I got some socks, which
Cool.
I'm wearing them. Yeah, they're nice. They kind of constrict my blood flow a little bit.
Then they're probably too small.
They're a little bit tight. I think it's not that they're too small. They're just tight. It's weird. They constrict me. What else did I get? I got a chess set, which was actually a gift from our neighbors, which is pretty dope. So we can play chess. Sometime in the future.
Have fun.
We'll play chess over the internet. You know, I'll
Well,
have
then what do you need the chess set for? You use the digital one online.
Well, yeah, I know.
I don't
I
know,
know,
how to play
but
chess.
I was gonna say like, I'll just have the camera on the chess
And
set.
then I'll just say move
move
knight
the
knight 2 to rook whatever.
Yeah, I don't
space that space. Move it up 2 over 1.
Yeah. What else did I get? I didn't get too much else.
You got a bag full of hair because you finally shaved that mug off your face.
I did finally shave,
Yeah,
and I was gonna save it. I was gonna save it until the first, but I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna get it over with.
Get it over with. How do you
So-
feel?
I hate it.
You hate it?
Dude, as soon as I did it, I was like, bro, I look gross.
No, you look better.
No, I don't like it.
I think you look better.
Well, I
with
appreciate
a little
that.
bit of like a stubble. Clean
Yeah,
shaven, I
think
could
that-
see why you look gross. I
Yeah,
can see
clean
why you
shaven.
don't like that.
Ugh, clean shaven is disgusting.
It's like
bro.
Kevin.
Just
It's like Kevin. Kevin, clean shaven? Not the look. Kevin with
don't
like
know,
a
there's-
good beard or like a scruff looks good. You, I think
Yeah.
you look good with like a scruff. But the
I
scraggly
like the
mop
longer
that you
beard.
had, not that
I like
way.
it.
Not the
I
way.
like it.
Not the way.
I mean, that's your opinion, and
That's
you can
my
have
fact.
it. Sure. But
Let's do a poll.
we
Beard,
don't need
no
that.
beard. They've never
I'm
seen
still
you
gonna
without a
do.
beard.
They have.
Have they?
Yeah, because I was in the army still while I was doing
I don't remember.
podcasts.
I don't remember.
Yeah, because I
These
saw the
episodes
shade
go
every
by so
month.
fast. Like this one, episode 33.
Hey yo, what
The
were we talking about, baby?
podcast.
And we are
We
on
are
the air
on the
now
air.
officially.
I forgot to hit
I
it, so I'm
don't-
like, you know what? I'll just save it till now.
Hey yo,
Hi, welcome.
this is the New Year's episode. Happy
It
New
is.
Year,
Happy
by the
New
way.
Year, guys. This comes
Hey,
out
yo.
on the 1st.
The 22 of what am I saying? 2022. Welcome to this new year, January
The
1st.
22nd year of the year 2000.
Gosh. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. So, let me finish up what I was saying first.
Go ahead.
So Christmas. Yeah, we did Christmas at my house. Dude, my mom,
Merry Christmas.
we had a whole ham, okay?
Yeah.
She had it in the oven. Guess what she did?
She burnt it.
She burnt the heck out of it, bro.
She
It was
forget about
black,
it?
bro. Dude, we
Did you take a picture?
no, I didn't take
You
a
should
picture.
It's just a big
I should've taken
black
it.
blob.
It wasn't all black.
Like a
It was just
chard.
like the outer bit.
All
was,
of the
was-
glaze and all of the goodness.
Yeah, so
charred.
she cut that off, and then there was still a bunch of it left, so it was pretty good. And then that night we went over to the neighbor's house, which is just literally directly in front of us, and we played this game where there were these little tiles that had letters on them and matching like okay, H was hat, and then P was penguin, and T was tiger.
Is this
It
a
was this little
children's
kid's.
game?
It was a children's
This
game,
is
yeah.
a children's game.
But it was a matching game, so all of the tiles were flipped face down, and we had to flip two at a time. And then if we didn't get them matching, we would just flip them back over, and then it was the next person's turn. And then if you got them matching, you would be able to go multiple times. So, there was like 50 of these little things, or 52 because 26 letters. But yeah, that was really fun. We played that, and I almost won. Bro. If there was this moment where it was like the letter O or something, and it was just like, oh no, it was the letter K for kite, and I was waiting on it. I was like waiting for, because I was the last one in the row, and I was the last one to go. So I was like waiting for everyone to go, and I was like, okay, I know it's right there. It's right there. I'm waiting for that because I'm gonna get like 3 after this. And then my brother-in-law, he got the K, and I was like, frick, dude, that was mine. I was waiting for it. And so he got that, and then he got a couple other ones. He had like 9 already stacked up. I was like, frick, dude, I'm only at like 3. So at the end of the game, it was like he had like 12 and I had like 9, and then everyone else had like 2 or 3. So yeah, it was fun. So we did that, and then we played this game where he made us our neighbor, he made us like have our hands on our knees, and he's just like, oh, head, and then we had to put our hands on our head, and then he's like, feet, and we put our hands on our feet, and then there was a cup on the ground, and then he said cup, and then it's like whoever grabs the cup
Yeah, I've
first.
seen that.
Yeah, it was like a TikTok thing apparently.
Yeah.
And then the next day, actually, they came over to have dinner with us. So we had dinner at their house. We actually had tamales, which is pretty good actually.
You ever made tamales?
No, but it's like this whole day process. It takes forever.
I know, I've done it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're Mexican.
No, I'm not.
I know
But
you're
I know
not.
some people that are of that culture.
Like who?
It's family friends.
Okay.
No, yeah, nobody you know.
Okay, I thought maybe with someone I knew.
Nah.
But yeah, and then they came over, and I put together my niece's like kitchen set. She has like a kitchen set from IKEA, and it's like a tiny little kitchen for a baby. And I put that together for her. That was like my Christmas present to her. And
Buying it or putting it together?
putting it together, obviously not. I didn't buy it. No. That would have cost me money, bro. I don't got no money.
I know you don't. You still owe me for that movie ticket.
I'm good for it. I can pay you after. Just Venmo me.
All right.
What else? I think that's about it. That's kind of what I did for Christmas.
And you've been doing nothing since?
No, that's not true.
Besides setting up your freelance work and shaving?
Yeah, that's a lot of work. Setting up my freelance portfolio.
Yeah, but like, I mean, like, doing, like, communal activities.
I have not gone outside in, like, a long time.
You should
like,
go outside tomorrow to the New Year's Eve party.
Yeah, you should pick me up.
I'm not picking you up.
Why?
Unless you can find a way to get home. I'm also probably going over there a lot earlier than 7 o'clock.
I'll figure out a way to get there.
Have Kevin pick you up. I don't know if Kevin's going.
Oh, maybe I should have that.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, if I can't get a ride, I'm not driving. Or, well, maybe I'll feel comfortable enough to drive.
Yeah.
Maybe the Zoloft will help.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Ask Kevin. I don't know what he's doing. I haven't talked to him in a while.
What was I saying?
What you were doing during the week. Were you doing other communal activities? And you said no.
Oh.
And then I said you should do one tomorrow.
I went
Technically
outside
yesterday for everybody listening or watching.
I went outside for the first time, like, for a walk in a while. And, like, besides going to my neighbor's house, yeah, whatever. But, like, that was the last time I went outside besides that. So I went for a walk today, and it was nice. And my feet got wet.
That's cool.
Kay.
Yeah. The water will do that.
Dude, it's so nice. I love the rain. I absolutely love the rain.
Do you like just having the rain while you're inside and listening to it with the window or the door open? Or do you like to be out in the rain?
A mixture of both. Depends on how I'm feeling.
Yes.
It's really cozy to have it.
Yeah.
It's just beating down on the window, and it's like, you know, have the nice cool breeze come in.
Yeah.
Put a blanket on. Have a sweater.
Or fire.
That sounds so cozy.
Don't moan into the microphone. No, I don't want that in my ear. No, thanks.
All right.
Yeah, but you have to go to the party tomorrow because I made a carrot cake.
I love carrot cake.
I made a delicious carrot cake from scratch.
I love carrot cake.
Do you like walnuts?
Sort of, I guess.
It's got walnuts in
No,
it. Do you like?
I don't go out of my way to.
Do you like raisins?
Raisins are fine. Yeah.
It doesn't have raisins.
Oh.
Do you like pineapple?
Not so much.
It's got pineapple in it.
Wait, that doesn't make sense though.
But yes, it does.
Have I told you I've been watching MasterChef?
Yes, you have. Like 2 weeks ago, I believe, or last week. It was a topic.
So I got Theo into it, and we watched like a whole season together. And basically, we were rooting for this one guy. His name was Leslie, it makes no sense. He was like this 55-year-old from Malibu, and he had like this, hey, come on, man, I'm trying to work here. Come on. He had this like almost New York, maybe Boston type accent. I don't know where the heck he was from, but he was an interesting character. At first, we did not like him because he was just kind of an a-hole to everybody. He was immature, but like his character arc was so nice throughout the whole season. He actually matured, and he became, instead of becoming the antagonist that he was in the beginning, he became the protagonist, and we were rooting for him. He made it to the top 3, and then he got eliminated. It was a baking challenge, and apparently he had put salt in his cake, but
that's pretty normal.
No. He apparently, instead of sugar, he reached for the salt.
Oh,
but
that's a big difference.
But the thing is, it was rigged. I mean, these types of shows are always rigged in some sort of way.
Every reality show is scripted.
But the thing is, his cake looked so much better than his opponent's cake, but his opponent was actually the one who won the whole thing. So they wanted her to win regardless from the get. I mean, she was the main character throughout the whole series anyways, so she was kind of destined to win. But the thing is, the guy, Leslie, there's no way he could have put salt instead of sugar because the cake would have looked way different. like scientifically, it wouldn't have risen.
Well, it wouldn't have, like, the batter wouldn't even have mixed the same.
And Gordon Ramsay, he would have spit out the cake right away
Yeah, the
immediately.
taste would have been disgusting.
Disgusting. It was one of yours. So yeah, it was. I was disappointed because it's like his cake was obviously better, but they wanted her to win anyways, like the whole competition, so they let her go through, which is unfortunate because I was rooting for Leslie the whole time.
Don't root for anybody in reality TV. Just watch the chaos and drama unfold, and that's the only form of entertainment it brings.
There was a season 2, where this blind lady named Christine, she actually was just an angel, and I was rooting for her the entire time.
Brought this up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just as a recall.
Rehashing topics.
Hey, how about we talk about something new? And since it's the new year, why don't we talk about resolutions?
I don't have any.
How about your resolution is to have a resolution?
How about my resolution is to, when I think of something to do, I just do it.
Also that.
Which is what I usually do, which is why I don't do resolutions. I just do the things.
Okay, well, I'll tell you then. I'll talk about it because I wrote some things down.
I'm sure you did. Get your journal.
It's not a journal, it's my phone.
It's on your notes in your phone.
Goals for 2022.
Oh, gosh.
Okay. Relax, okay? So.
Drive. Number 1.
No.
Drive.
That's not a goal.
It should be a goal. Get back to driving.
I will, once my mental is sorted out. Which is why I talked to my freaking prescriber today.
Yeah, I know.
So, put God first always is number 1. Read the Bible in a year. Number 2.
All right, Bagney.
I'm going to ask him actually about it.
He hasn't done it. It's been over a year and he still says it.
I mean, yeah.
It's been way over a year.
I'm going to talk to him about it. So 3, memorize the Sermon on the Mount. You know, were you there? I think you were there.
I saw your post.
Okay. But were you there?
I don't remember.
Anyways. Number 4, serve in Uganda. Like a mission trip. And then also number 5, serve in Mexico.
Again,
for the 3rd time.
This is why you're broke.
Huh?
This is why you're broke. Because you're going you're traveling all these places.
No, the reason I'm broke is because I've been so freaking ill that I haven't been able to work. Number 6, go to Bible school. So I'm considering going to Bible school.
Oh, great.
Which is gonna be cool. I don't know where to go, but I'm gonna talk to Paf about it.
I was gonna say, just ask Paf to teach you.
I'm gonna see if he can give me some advice on what I should be looking for, where I could possibly go, because I'm kind of lost as to where I could go.
Only done it through school, as far as I know.
Yeah, but he has experience with it, so it's he's probably the best person to ask.
He's the best person to ask for everything.
True.
When it comes to that.
I think this is number 7. It said, I don't know why I put this, but I said, start a Christian Insta page with great graphic design.
Why don't you just get hired on one?
I could.
That's
maybe
a lot easier. And you actually make money that way instead of having to pay things out and do it for free.
Speaking of making money, I put, for the next one, earn a full-time wage from freelance, in parentheses, graphic design.
Why don't you just earn a full-time wage by getting a job in graphics instead of doing freelance by itself?
Listen, this is stuff I wrote down. Don't question it. Okay?
Change that one.
It's open to interpretation. It's open to change, but this is what I wrote down, okay? Let me finish. So earn a full-time wage from freelance, in parentheses, graphic design, comma, music production, and beat sales. And then the next one, pay off all my debt, mom and credit cards, start a YouTube channel. I think I just threw that one in there just as another thing, but we'll see what happens with that one. Yeah. I think it's a solid list.
Sure. Started out mellow, and then it got wow. Okay. Interesting list.
What's what's the thing that like made you say wow? What do you mean?
The earning a full-time wage from freelance work, which is very tricky.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it's impossible,
Yeah,
and
but there's
it doesn't mean
easier
I have to
ways
do
to
it in
go. There's
January.
also easier ways to go about earning wages through the same type of work,
True,
which is getting
true,
onto contracts and getting
but
hired at places,
but
even if you can still do it at home.
but the thing is, just because I have a freelance doesn't exclude me from doing other work on
Neither
top
does
of
having
it.
a full-time job somewhere. You can still do freelance on the side.
That's what I'm saying. That's literally what I'm saying. You're just flipping it.
But the goal shouldn't be freelance because
The
it's
goal
not
should be
as it's not substantial, but it's not as not obtainable. It's not as reliable.
the goal for me is to not have to work for somebody else.
Well,
Like to
that's
go.
going to be impossible to get to the top or to
I
get
don't
to
have
the
to get.
higher points in
I don't have
earning
to
money.
get to the top.
I'm not talking about the
I don't
top.
have
I'm
to.
talking about getting to the places that you want to be at. For an industry like that, you have to be somebody's bitch. That's how it works.
We'll see what happens, man. I'm gonna work hard.
We'll see.
I mean, I got some skills, and
I don't
I'm
doubt
open
your
to learning.
skills. I'm just as talking from someone who has had literal lectures on networking and getting jobs and business stuff for entertainment and
Yeah,
graphics and creative work. It's you're gonna have a lovely time figuring all that
I
out.
know it's not gonna be easy. I never said it was gonna be easy, but I'd rather work. I'd rather at least try.
Well, yeah,
You
you
know.
can try, but have a reliable source while you
I mean,
try, so you don't have
once
to
I'm
keep
able to work again,
losing in
once
debt.
I'm like sorted out with all this mental crap, bro, I'm getting back into work. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
And also, I've been looking for some graphic jobs, online
Yeah.
or like remote. See if I could possibly get some. I mean, I don't have necessarily a degree or anything.
You don't need
That
a
might-
degree for creative work.
You don't necessarily need one, but it kind of helps. You know, at least give you some credibility
Depends.
as
on
to
what
like,
you're
hey,
doing.
I took the time to like learn this.
Yeah, but if they look at your portfolio, they can see that you took the time to learn what you're doing.
True, true.
The degree is like, if you're going for like a professional job, yeah, they're going to want
True.
that. Or they're going to look at that and be like, okay, cool, you've gotten that, but what can you do? And then that's when they'll look at a portfolio.
Yeah.
Which is way more important than a degree
So
for that kind of work.
yeah, I mean that's what I wrote for my goals for the next year. I know it's a lot. It is a lot. But, you know, aim high. I've actually never written goals for myself, so
Neither have I. And I don't think I'll start soon.
yeah,
Just-
I don't even know what prompted me to write them down. I think I just
I think
needed to
you
do it.
had a moment of clarity when you shaved,
Maybe.
and your body was just like, I could feel again. I have ideas.
I'm growing it back out, you know that, right?
Yeah, but at least I get a few months of like seeing your face. Are you gonna maintain it this time?
I maintained it somewhat.
Yeah, but like trim it, keep it looking a little bit nice, and like
I need to
keeping
get
it
I need to get
ish.
I need to get like a shaver, like a shaving scaper. You know what I'm trying to say.
Escaper?
A face landscaper. I'm
You mean
thinking
clippers?
Manscaped. Yeah, I'm thinking Manscaped.
Not a
Like,
razor. You mean clippers?
I need clippers to
Yeah.
like, you know.
Clippers.
Get it
are-
nice and-
yeah. So you can make a line. You can sharpen up your lines and all that. Yeah.
I mean, I have like hair clippers, but That's
They're not
different.
the same. It's
they're
too
not
big.
the same.
You need a smaller
Yeah.
one.
Too bulky, yeah.
Yeah.
But do we have anything else to talk about?
I don't know. Your Discord is empty, man. So we're flying off the cuff with this. You put no
Hey, man,
topics in.
I mean, if
Okay,
you want, I could-
here's the question. What's your YouTube channel? What do you want that to be?
I literally just wrote it down.
Is
I
that
don't know.
like a
That was an
BTS channel for
afterthought.
all your music or something? Or are you
Um,
thinking like
like actual content.
like content, like sketches or like gameplays, music, like just showing music recording or software work and all that, or like just showing graphic design stuff?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it. I would want to. I don't know. I don't know yet. That was kind of just an afterthought. Like all the other things are more important to me. Um, like the mission work, especially. Like I was thinking about, um, like going to maybe missionary
Vlogs,
school.
and you can vlog it.
Yeah, if I'm out in the mission field or whatever, I could definitely vlog it.
There you go.
I don't know if that's ideal though.
Just
That's
make
not the
an
reason I would
influencer
go.
channel. Make an influencer channel. Then you can put whatever you want up.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, like I said, it's not my main goal. My main goal is to blow up and act like I ain't know nobody.
Shark teeth.
What a wild grill.
I always forget his name. What's his name?
Riff Raff.
Riff Raff. I always want to say Ray J. I'm like, that's not the same person.
No, Reggie's a black dude.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new year. I mean, what are you excited about for the new year?
I get a month off.
A month off in January?
Yeah, I get the whole month off. I'm not doing
Nice.
I'm not doing interterm, so no classes. Get to
Okay.
hang out for a month.
Nice, nice.
Perfect time to get a girlfriend.
There you go.
Who is also pretty much off from classes for a month.
Do you have any plans?
No.
Okay.
Take
So
it day by day.
take it day by day.
Yeah, I got big plans. No. I'll figure it out.
True.
She gets her work schedule supposedly before the new year, so that'll shift.
Where does she work?
She works in urgent care.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting. Nice.
Yeah, she's in medical.
I didn't know that,
Yeah.
actually.
Well, have you even ever talked to her?
No,
Yeah, there you
actually.
go. There you go.
I've never actually had an actual conversation
There you
with
go.
her.
Well, you can talk to her tomorrow.
I mean, there was not really any reason to.
No, well, you got tea. You chose your tea flavor that one night,
True.
and we got everybody tea.
That was nice.
It took forever.
Yeah, my tea was funky, dude.
Tea's always funky.
Not even true.
I don't know. It's some stuff Dale got. I don't know what it was.
I think it was old.
Oh, like he bought like 6 boxes. I don't know, but he
Oh, that
bought them
day.
like recently.
Oh, never mind. I don't know what was wrong with mine then. It tasted funky.
I don't know.
Maybe it was the milk I put in it. I don't know.
What are they? Curdle?
No.
Is it the heat?
Mm-mm. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I put milk in my tea, like my black tea, like my Earl Grey.
Yeah.
It makes it a London fog, at least to my knowledge.
I have no knowledge of tea. Or like British tea. Like with crumpets and all the biscuits and all that.
I mean, I don't have any
Fancy
knowledge
stuff.
of that either.
Yeah, but like there's like so much. There's
No
like
idea,
50 million different types of tea. And
Yeah,
like,
there's a lot of different
yeah,
tea.
I'm like, nah, just give me a
I wanna
give me
have my
one.
own tea brand, like my own blend.
Hey, you know what you should add to your resolutions list?
Heh.
Your fashion brand.
Oh yeah, I said I was gonna start that last
Yeah,
year.
why don't you fix that up again?
Okay, there's a lot more important things that need to be taken care of first.
Like what? You've been sitting in your room for days. You could work on them from there, right? Yes.
True.
Yes. Because you said you were gonna like convert them to like a Lan du Monte stuff, weren't you?
I can.
Isn't
I
that what you
should-
were gonna do? Because
Oh,
you're
okay.
sitting on a whole bunch of designs
I have
that I was there when you made them a year ago.
Yeah, I haven't made any new designs since then. Like at least for the clothing.
Well, you don't need to make new ones. You need to figure out what you
No,
want
I
to
know-
do with them to get them printed,
I
do
know I don't need
prototypes,
to
see
make
how they
new
look.
ones. Here, I'll show you something I made.
I got something new.
It's just like a little
Show me something new.
just like a little tag. It's like a little signature. I put it in my email.
You'll put it in your email?
Mhm. At like the end of an email, like an email signature.
You mean like like Lan du Monte signature?
So
Or is it a
my
Marc Grosjean signature?
no. So like my design is LDM the designer. That's
Okay.
like
So it's not
it's like
Sanct anymore?
no, that's different. That's
Well, that was
separate.
the brand name for the only fashion stuff that you were doing at the time.
I think it's just gonna be LDM.
Eh?
So this is a design that I might want to do
You could do a,
on a shirt,
what do they
Just
call
like simple. like a simple design like
You
this.
could do a Sanct line.
I could do a Sanct line.
There you go,
That'd be sick.
under LDM. There you go. That's how you keep your designs, if they're based around that.
Yeah, I definitely want to do that winged logo, like the main one
Oh,
That'd be sick.
with the eye in the center.
with the eye.
Huh.
I'll show you. Okay. Let me see if I could link it into here.
I mean, you should be able to screen share.
True.
Just screen share.
All right, give me 1 sec. Let me open this up.
Is it a file?
It's a video.
Oh, okay.
I want to show you this.
Yeah, just screen share it, and then I'll throw it in.
Yeah, I'm just.
Well, you might
want
want to put the link in Discord anyway, because I'll have to throw it in anyway.
Yeah.
We're off the cuff this week, chilling out.
I mean, we
See, we're even
we don't
burping.
really have
we
much.
don't care.
We don't really got too much to talk about.
Nah, nothing really interesting this week. I've been too preoccupied.
Let's see. Share my screen. Where is it? Oh, where is it?
Well, actually, just send it to me, because I'm using, because then I'll have to pop you off of the
Okay.
overlay. Yeah, so just send it to me, and I'll open it up.
All right. Let me see if it's. Oh, it's too powerful. It's more than 8 megabytes. Oops.
Is it not on Drive?
Let me just drive it over to you.
Yeah, just throw it on Drive and send me the link. And while we're doing that, I'm going to stretch. Don't forget to stretch, everybody. It's important to stretch. Especially
Yeah,
if you've been sitting
posture
for a long
check.
time.
Posture check and water check. Make sure you're drinking water.
Water check. Where's my water? My water is right here. Let's take a
If
drink.
you even made it to this point of the podcast. All right, I put it in the thing. Let me. Is it not
I
loading?
put it in the thing. Is that what you're going to tell your future wife?
I mean,
I put it in the thing. You can't feel it? Oh, dang.
I'm gonna be a bit more elegant
I
than that.
apologize.
All right. Don't laugh.
No, I'm waiting. I can't laugh until I see it. So,
Well, It's a like I'm telling you before, so
is
you
it
don't.
you talking in the camera?
Not at all.
Okay, then it's not gonna be that cheesy.
It's just a quick.
What is it? Explain it. How did you come by it?
Okay, I'll tell you. So
How did
I'm
you
putting
come
together.
by it?
It's a bit bizarre, baby. Oh, actually, that reminds me of something else
You're
that
welcome.
I did.
Accents are the future tangent vehicles.
Actually, that okay, dude. I promise you. Okay, after this, remind me of Italy. Okay. So what this is I was putting together my portfolio for like logo and brand identity for the design sphere. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I put together a short video of some designs.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. It's still processing, so I have to download it. If you give me a virus, I'm gonna find you. Okay. Wow, that was fast.
Yes.
Nice picture, buddy.
It's so old.
Why did you use it?
Because I didn't have any recent pictures of
Take
myself.
one.
I know, but like I was like hella crusty, and I didn't want to like take a shower.
So you're using a picture from when you're like 15.
This is not 15. This is 3 years ago.
No, okay. Bruh. Is that a...
Heh.
Okay.
Yeah, I just made some logos just to showcase some of my design capabilities.
Okay.
Okay?
What are these logos? Are these just random logos?
Yeah, it's just to showcase my ability.
So these aren't real companies.
No, of course not.
How long did it take you to make all these?
Not long.
Okay.
I mean, it was over the course of a couple of days because I kept getting distracted.
Interesting. Would you just use Illustrator?
Yeah.
And the favorite pen tool?
Um, Not even necessarily. I didn't really use the pen tool that much.
Did you create all of these layers from scratch?
Um, some of them.
Okay.
I mean, for the first one was completely from scratch. The second one, I took like a deer PNG from online, and then I kind of like,
Traced it.
I didn't trace it. I image traced it, and then I cut out one of the antlers from like a different part of the picture, and then I kind of like copy pasted it. So I kind of morphed it to make it unique. And then the third one, that was just type font, and then I just cut out part of it. The slow roast one, I found like a picture of a sloth, and I kind of edited it a little bit. Made the coffee bean as the nose. The fifth one, I made that entirely myself, as well as the sixth one. I like the sixth one probably the most. The like Kronos one.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Tamaro Barstow, that's just like a random name I came up with. And then Jeff's Gardens. My mom says she liked that one the best, actually. And I was like, okay, it's
That
like
looks like
little,
something you'd see at like Hobby Lobby.
yeah, it's just like a quick little. Anyways, and then Winner's POV, I made that entirely from scratch as well. And then the crystals. The crystals were, I found this crystal on Google Images, and then I traced it, and then I kind of morphed it a little bit. It was one crystal, and then I kind of took the second
Duplicated
one.
it and then messed with the perspective of the second one.
Yeah. And then the third one, or the next one, the ape. I took an ape image, and then I traced it, and then I kind of modified it a little bit. I took the nose and I made it a cross.
I see that.
And then I took a crown and I put it on top of it, the head as well.
When you say ape image, do you mean like a photograph of a real ape, or do you mean like a drawing of an ape?
Like a PNG, like a drawing, like a vector.
Okay.
And then I just image traced it and then modified a couple of the aspects of it, and then the last one is just LDM. I took a type font.
And shortened the distance between letters.
I think so.
That M looks custom.
Yeah, no, it wasn't custom. It's just a nice type font.
That's
it's like
an interesting type font.
Yeah. I like it.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that's how I did it. It wasn't too much. It took me a while to freaking figure out what the heck I was doing. I'm like, what should I do? Like, what is the objective? How do I
don't know.
Go about, like, what designs do I create for this to showcase my abilities?
So you want to go into freelance to make logos?
That's one aspect of it. And then I also made another another here, I'm putting in a PDF. I made another like portfolio to showcase my I have to press enter on this. To showcase my album artwork abilities as well. Yeah. So I made a gig for that. But so far nobody's biting. I mean, obviously it's not easy to get people to bite.
Yeah. Can I be straight with you real quick?
Yeah.
I wouldn't bite off any of these logos.
I need to redesign it then.
Well, have you ever done actual logo work, or did you make these literally just for a reel?
I made it just for the reel.
That's why. Like if I look at your album art stuff, I can see the work that's been put in that because that's stuff that you've done and you spent
Yeah.
time on. And where is there it is. Wow, that one downloaded itself.
Oh.
Yeah, see, like this is more interesting to me. Like
Yeah.
I might bite off of some of this stuff, but like the logo stuff, I wouldn't say I would. Just
Yeah.
because I can that stuff, that logo stuff, I could make that myself.
Well, yeah. I mean, but for people who can't,
For people who can't, then they'll just buy stock logos that could look probably better than that.
maybe.
I think having them all the same color and on the same background doesn't help you. And on the same
Possibly.
page.
Possibly. I mean, I thought
think
maybe
the
I would.
artboard version is better than the video.
The what?
Like how you have the portfolio for the album art.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's better than doing the video for the logos.
Okay. I might have to do that then.
It's more because the video's like I don't know, it doesn't grab me as much. Maybe it's just because it's like, okay, so is this guy like doing video graphics or is he doing logos? And I honestly don't think you need a picture of yourself. Just put
I
your
think
name.
I think the picture of myself helps because it's just like that puts a face to it.
I guess, but
Establish some sort of connection. It's not just some random, you know?
yeah, but you can establish that connection by like putting like I would see it as like put your face on your page, not on your reel.
Yeah. I mean, I have it on my page as
And
well.
don't put everything you've ever made on your reel either. That's not what a reel is for.
Right. This was mainly just to showcase like some ability that I do have. But yeah.
Yeah. But like this is like my well there goes that. This is like my bread and butter of like what I've been taught. It's just like reels are tricky, resumes are tricky, and especially when it comes to creative work because you can't just show everything.
Mm-hmm.
You show everything, then it's like, okay, so what's the best? Is this everything you have? Are you just throwing everything in here to make it look like you have a lot?
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like they would know.
Yeah, they won't
You know.
know, but like when I see like the duplicates but with different variations, I'm like, oh, do they not have enough to fill up their portfolio of different stuff, so they just have different variations of the same stuff?
I see what you're
You know what I
saying.
mean?
For the artwork, the
Yeah.
album work.
Yeah, so it's like you have one, two, three. You have three pieces that have double variations.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's
I
like,
got you.
okay, so can he not fill up this portfolio with enough original art that he's done by himself to show the amount of work that he's done or
I see what you're
is
saying.
capable of? So that's just me being nitpicky.
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
everybody is nitpicky.
I could fill it up.
Everybody will find. Well, don't fill it up just to fill it up. If you think only the context one and the sun-dried one and maybe two others are your best work, only put those in there. Don't put the ones that you don't think are great, because then it's not a good representation of what you can do.
Right.
So, and also those are very different types of graphics. Like you have complete vector art in here. You have like image morphing and editing as well. So it's like maybe those need to be on a separate portfolio, photography, graphic work, and then vector graphics art and graphic art and all that.
Yeah, that's something to consider, I guess.
It's a tricky thing getting reels and portfolios set up. It's not fun, but it's
Yeah, I was thinking
something
since I have it
everybody's
set
gotta
up now, I would finally start like messaging people on Instagram, like some artists.
Yeah.
And then maybe doing their
That's
album
also
artwork.
the easiest thing to do is go to artists that you enjoy and see how they have their stuff set up.
True.
and then just copy. Because if
Yeah.
they're
I
popular enough
copied
to
a
get enough work, how they have their stuff set up is a good blueprint of where to start to get your
That's
own
what I
stuff set
do.
up.
That's what I do with a lot of it. Is
Yeah.
I copied a lot, like for the even for the gig descriptions and stuff like that. I
Oh yeah.
copied, and then I just made it my own.
Yeah. Because there's a
Um,
language that everybody knows, so the professionals are already speaking that language, even if it's just formatting and layout. It's like everybody's gonna recognize that as a professional layout compared to like
yeah,
what they're not used to. So even the way you lay things out and like word things can put you in a higher standard than those who may
yeah,
have better artwork but don't know how to represent themselves.
true.
Yeah. So
Um, what else do we have? Oh, Italy.
Italy. How did you come by?
So okay, I didn't mean for that segment to be that long.
Hey, it's fine.
Um,
That's part of that was me giving a crash course on networking and portfolio.
so Italy. The reason I bring this up is because, for whatever reason, I don't know what compelled me to do this, but I started looking up cheap real estate in Europe.
Were you gonna lease? Are you gonna rent out property?
No, like to buy.
Why?
Why? Because I
For
want to
when
move
you
to Europe.
travel?
No, I want to move to Europe eventually.
Yeah. Is that any time within the next couple years?
I mean, who knows? I don't know. So okay, I'll show you the page. I'll link it to you.
Okay.
This is the page, and I found this and I was like, yo, there's some cool places that aren't too expensive, and like, yeah, it's a lot of money, but in the grand scheme of things, when you think about it, it can, like, you can buy something for cheap and then work it up, like fix it up.
That's called house flipping. That's what people do all the time.
Yeah, I know, but actually live in it, and then it be in a nice country like France, Spain, Italy, Greece, you know, Croatia.
Croatia.
But yeah, so I was looking at this for hours, hours and hours and hours one morning, and I don't know what compelled me to do it, but for at least 3 hours, I was going through all these different listings, looking at all the different houses,
You mean just on this Insta site?
just on this Insta site, and then like doing some extra research on the side, like looking at different real estate websites, and I was so intrigued. I was so hooked. I don't even know why. And there was this house in Norway or something that was just absolutely beautiful. And I was just like, that's literally so far north in Norway, in the middle of nowhere. And it's just
perfect for
entirely.
you because you don't interact with people.
But that's the thing, is I wouldn't want to be like in the middle of nowhere. Even, like, I want to have the option to interact with people, you know?
Okay.
And then there was this you know, like storage container houses?
Oh God, don't do that.
No. You're not listening.
No, I'm not.
You know the tiny house movement?
Yeah, that shit.
So there's this one that's like just a huge giant cube, and it looks absolutely insane.
Sounds like something Kanye would live in.
Like, let me
Just
link
a
this one
cube.
to you. It's sick though. Like, look at that one.
Oh, look, it's probably what your room would be like.
Hey, that's what that I was looking at that a
Just with
second
a
ago.
mat and a pillow.
I actually like that.
Of course you do. Croatia. And there it is.
Yep.
Here's something I think you might appreciate. I don't. Yeah.
It's nice. Like, for one person.
It's just all wood. Yeah.
I think it's nice.
I mean, it looks nice. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
that's what I'm
live in
saying.
it, but
I wouldn't necessarily live in it.
I'd maybe like go look at it and be like, "That's cool." Where are we actually
I
gonna
mean,
stay?
if this was my house, like if I had this, I mean, I wouldn't complain.
I wouldn't like it.
I
It's,
would like it. It's nice.
Well, it would
It would
have
be
the way it looks
temporary.
now. I would not take it. Like
But
it's
I
that's
found
all there
one
is
that
for the
was,
kitchen.
dude, I found one that was in France, and it was insane.
France?
It was like not cobblestone, but like this old stone, and it was so cool, dude. I don't even know how to explain it. It was like almost like Middle Eastern looking, but I don't know. It was a vibe. It was such a vibe, dude.
Oh, so it's all like concrete, and
It's super cool.
that looks like a cold house.
Yeah, but it looks
Yep,
sick.
there's the radiator. Is that the shower?
Yeah, the shower's something crazy.
You gotta
Like,
sit down. And
yeah,
it's just open. The floor is gonna get wet.
yeah, the shower's kind of funky, but I didn't think too
Nah,
much about
bro,
it.
nah.
It looks nice. I think it's
I don't
nice.
even. You don't even see like where it is, like the location. You just see the door.
That's true.
You don't see the surrounding. Like, is that the front door?
Um,
No,
this
it's a
is
different
like
flooring.
this is
That's
like
the
right
opposite
in
flooring.
between France and Spain. It's like right on the border. It's like 10 minutes from Spain.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. And
You are a very, very interesting individual. Very interesting.
why is that?
I don't know. I find your thought process fascinating with how you
Why?
come up with all of these ideas and the things you want to do, even though the situations that you're in are not fruitful enough to let you do these things.
I can dream, can I? I mean,
Yeah, but
I,
like the amount of effort you put into these, and it's like, yeah, I'll get there.
okay, get this. So,
Get it.
I had bought 2 packs of this chai tea, which in total is like $5. And each pack has 20 teas, 20 tea bags. And basically, I had gone through it in less than a week. Um, but let me tell you why.
It's like two a
Let me,
day. No,
let me
it's
tell you
more than
why.
two a day.
No, it's way more than 2 a day.
What'd you do? Like make them super strong? You put more than one in there?
No, I never do that. Um, but okay, my neighbor asked for like at least 5 of them. So maybe a little bit more. I don't know how many he took.
But
He might have
why?
taken,
Did he like, hey, you got some chai? I'll take it.
well, cuz he was making like this alcoholic like holiday drink.
With chai tea?
Oh, we got our ginkgo? Nice. I have my prescription, so we can go. Yeah. Um. Oh, sick. Thanks. Look at that. Bang.
Ginkgo biloba.
Ginkgo biloba. This is supposed to help with like
Stuff.
stuff, memory,
It's supposed to help
anxiety, I
with the
think.
body.
I don't know, but it's good for you.
Supposed to
I
help with
remember.
all of your memory loss that you have.
I think it's supposed to help with like attention as well.
I don't know.
Anyways, what was I saying? What were we talking about?
Prescription, no. I don't remember.
I legit forget.
I don't remember. I was
Oh, the
letting
chai
you
tea.
talk. Oh, chai tea. Your
Oh,
neighbor
the chai tea. Okay,
alcoholic
so
chai tea
I
drink.
had 40 packets. Let's say I had 35 after like
Are
my
we doing a math
neighbor.
equation? Mark has 35 packets of chai tea. He
Let's say-
gives
let's say
5
it
to
took
his
me-
neighbor.
Let's say it
How
took me
many
a
does
week.
Mark have left?
Let's say it took me a week to go through it. Um, that's 5 a day.
Yeah,
That's insane.
that's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a problem.
I don't know. I feel
Yes, don't say I don't know. That's an addiction.
no. That's not what I'm saying. I'm
But
saying
that's what it is.
I don't know if that's how many I did. I think it might have been more than a week. Like
I mean,
in
still
all reality,
around even if you're like around 5 a day, that's a lot.
it's really not that much.
Okay. How much caffeine is in one thing of tea?
It's
For
not
chai
that
tea.
much. Let me look it up.
I'd like to know.
Like a rough estimate.
No, I'd like to know from the ones that you actually have, because they could be different than normal.
Well, I
chai
mean,
tea.
I don't know.
Is it Trader Joe's?
It's Trader Joe's chai tea, but I don't know how much like. Um,
Trader Joe's
Hmm.
chai tea caffeine. Oh wow, it's online. Does it look like this?
Is it the orange box?
It look like that?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, so let's see how much caffeine's in this sucker. All right, here we go. Why don't you tell me?
There's it says, hmm.
About
According to
40
yeah,
milligrams per 4 ounces, so that's
that's
around
exactly.
80 ounces, or 80 milligrams a cup, because 8 ounces is a cup.
Um,
So if you go 80 times 5, that's 400 milligrams of caffeine. That's similar to drinking, like, oh, hold on, let me look at the Zoa that I have, which is a energy drink. How much is in this thing? Where's caffeine? I can never find where it says caffeine. 160 is in this. Is in one energy drink.
okay.
And 5 cups of caffeine is 400.
The
So
thing
that's
is,
around 3 or 4 energy drinks a day.
but the thing is, the tea.
Doesn't matter if it's tea, the caffeine amount's the same.
So no. Okay, a typical cup is 40 milligrams, 4 ounces of black tea.
4
Compared
ounces is half a cup, though. And the cups that you use are huge.
Okay, but am I getting more caffeine if I'm
If you
just
put
adding
it
more
in
water?
more, yeah, because you're drinking more.
But does it give me more caffeine?
Yeah. Because it's
Hmm.
saturating more liquid to drink.
I guess you're right.
If you leave it in there, it's going to
But okay,
saturate
so
out more
the
caffeine.
thing is, um, the caffeine it works differently in tea than it does in coffee. And I'm kidding, cause I'm sad at them. The caffeine in coffee hits you like all at once. The caffeine in tea is a more like prolonged effect. It doesn't hit you all at once. So it's not like I'm getting 80 milligrams of caffeine, let's say, in one go, like I would with coffee. Coffee would hit you like, that's why you get like a jolt of energy from coffee right away. And then you get kind of like a crash. But with tea, it's a more prolonged kind of like a timed release. Like if you were to put it into the perspective of like pills, it would have like a timed release effect in a way.
Yeah, but it's still the same amount. Even if it's over a prolonged period of time, it's still the same amount. And it's keeping you in that higher energy state for a
Mm.
gradual, longer period than a cup of coffee
What
would.
what are we getting at though?
That you have a caffeine addiction.
Oh, there's no doubt. I'm not denying that.
Yeah, I know. You haven't been saying it, so I was just waiting for you to say it.
Oh no, I'm not denying it.
Yeah, but you're
Um,
embracing it.
but also, so
Deflecting.
my understanding. Okay, this is just a self-diagnosis, but I'm waiting for an actual diagnosis.
Of caffeine addiction?
No. According to all the research I've done,
Are you going to say that it's that caffeine's great for ADHD and all that?
so
Because there's no way it's good for anxiety.
it's not good for anxiety. But the thing is, I don't actually have like this caffeine, this tea doesn't affect my anxiety too much. Like
Too much.
no, because the thing is, like, out of all the tea that I drink, the anxiety is not like heightened by it too much. Like I think it might contribute to a little bit, but I don't think that's the main factor because there were times where I would quit tea or quit caffeine in general and I would still have the anxiety. So
That's called withdrawal.
even after a period of withdrawal, even after a prolonged period of withdrawal, like I've noticed that the anxiety is there across the board. So whether I have tea or I don't. And I found that tea actually helps me just overall. Just an overall a better feeling like throughout the day. But what was I going to say? I was going to say, oh, yeah. So I think, like I said before, I think I have ADHD. It's very possible that I do. I don't want to say that I do have it just yet, But when it comes to stimulants, like Adderall and Ritalin and stuff like that, the medications that they give people with ADHD are stimulants. And the reason that they do that is because the brain is understimulated for those who have ADHD. And
So
they
you're
need
stupid.
to. That's not even what
Yeah,
that
I
means.
know, I know, I know.
Um,
I just heard the brain is under. I'm like, oh, yeah, the brain's not as smart.
no, so it's understimulated.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
That's why it shows up in these bouts of like hyperactivity or like inattention where like people with ADHD aren't able to really focus on something. It's like either they can focus like really, really well, which is like hyper focus, or they can't focus at all, like if it doesn't interest them. So the brain has to be stimulated to some extent, and if it's lacking, like that's what causes the hyperactivity. That's what causes the like mind to wander so much because it's looking for all these different types of stimulation because it needs to be stimulated to a point where it's normal, you know?
Yeah.
And for a lot of people, like it doesn't reach that normal necessarily, so they're constantly bouncing off the walls, or their mind's constantly racing.
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes to caffeine, it kind of almost does a similar thing because it's a stimulant as well, and it helps kind of bring that stimulation in the brain up. It brings that activity in the brain up. So if I do have it, I think that in a way, I've been self-medicating. Yeah, I mean, because as long as I can remember, I've had caffeine.
Injected in my veins.
If I could, I would have an IV drip of coffee.
I bet you will.
Except I haven't really had too much coffee recently. Like I had a cup earlier today, I think. But yeah, it doesn't hit the same. After I lost my sense of taste and smell, like last year, like it's still not fully back. Like I have it back somewhat, but it's not 100%. I still need to. I'm gonna get that checked up too. I don't know why it's taking so long. You know why? It's because we never went to the doctors growing up, and I never even thought about going to the doctors. You know? I don't know why.
Sure. My dad does the same thing with the dentist.
Yeah.
Never went. Then he had to get new teeth.
Yeah, we should probably wrap this episode up. It's kind of running.
Yeah. Well, the beginning was just like, I don't know what the beginning was. It was banter about the week.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you could probably cut some of it out.
yeah.
And then there were some like lulls.
Some lulls.
Some lulls.
There was a good
Not
portion
like
of there were good portions of you just like frozen.
Yeah.
And then you reiterating again, so I'll just, chop those out to the shorter iterations.
Yeah.
Oh.
I need to go get my meth.
Your meth? Cool.
My meth.
Tell me how it is.
Actually, when it comes to ADHD,
Don't say meth is good for you.
No.
Because meth is always not the answer. See what I did there?
Always
What
not
are you going to say?
answer.
You about to bring up another topic?
Yeah. So it's so like Adderall is technically an amphetamine. So we're talking about meth, which is
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. Someone called the DEA over here.
Anyways,
Mark's the new Heisenberg.
let's see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna take this Zoloft. I don't even know what Zoloft is.
You'll find out.
I'll find out. But as soon as I kind of like took the leap to get this. Okay, so it helps with depression, panic attacks, OCD, post-traumatic stress disorder, social anxiety disorder, social phobia. Okay. Oh, so it's SSRI. Hopefully it's fine. Ay. Okay, I'll be fine.
And on that note, thank you everybody for listening and watching this lovely episode of what were we talking about podcast? Mostly about Mark's stuff.
It's been a roller coaster.
Mark's roller coaster of a year and what's coming up and all the,
we could.
all them
If
problems.
you want to talk about this year,
No, we don't. No. I want to talk about, well, we did, and all of your crap that you're now fixing and all the stuff that you plan on doing. So I think we're good. I think we're good. We got to gist into Mark's mind.
it's
For
a
a
fun
little
place.
That's the word for it.
Mhm.
But Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Welcome to 2022. Who cares at this point? But
Hopefully
new year,
it's,
new you if you're one of those people. And if you're
hopefully
not,
it's a better year.
just keep going. Yeah, it's a year. Who cares? Everything's horrible in life. Who cares? Now, just oh wow,
What is
Kevin's not going.
it? Oh, why is that?
I'm gonna find out right now. Why
Find out.
not? Are you working? He shouldn't be. Why does he have notifications silenced? Kevin, why do you have notifications silenced? But anyway, yeah. That'll do it for this week. Next week, I don't know. If there's any movies right now, you're lucky. Don't have
Hey,
to
yo.
spend money on movie tickets.
Yup.
Until then, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Episode 33. Check it off. Oh, I almost forgot. 33. And we will see you next week.
Yeah, we'll see you next week.
Adios.
All right. Ciao.